This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
The editor of a Spanish-language newspaper in Hazleton talks about the Hispanic community's concerns during the pandemic. That story and more next. Hello once again, everyone. I'm Ken Kara, staying safe and staying home while bringing you the news still, just like the rest of my SSPTV family. So let's get to today's important information from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. We start with the latest number of COVID-19 cases in the state of Pennsylvania. There are 133 new cases in Luzerne County and 3 new deaths from the virus in Luzerne County. Schuylkill County has added 16 cases and Carbon County has 8. There are 1,579 new cases in the state, bringing the total to 14,559. These numbers are from the Pennsylvania Department of Health. Hazleton, the city, has a number of cases, and City Council will vote on Wednesday whether or not to extend the curfew in the city and other regulations during the pandemic to April 30th. You can see the virtual meeting at 6 p.m. on Wednesday at hazletoncity.org. Sam Galsky has more on the issue at standardspeaker.com. And remember, for up-to-date information on the coronavirus outbreak in our community, go to the SSPTV Facebook page. The city of Hazleton has a large Hispanic and Spanish-speaking population. Our Janine Lasant spoke with Amilcar Arroyo, the editor of El Mensajero newspaper, to see how he was helping bridge a possible communication gap when it comes to information on the coronavirus. Arroyo says while his newspaper is not being published right now, he is posting information on his Facebook page and speaking with many members of the community. Here he talks to Janine about some of the concerns he's heard from the Hispanic community in Hazleton.
This time, what I want to mention is this is not time to blame, Janine. This is time to work together. I know sometimes find excuses I don't like too much, but explanation is what the local community needs. Explanation for example, why the Latino doesn't listen, why they still traveling from New York back and forth. There is issues. There's people yet that they are working in New York, but they live in Hazleton, and I know a couple of those guys, they just stopped traveling, but a few, they are still doing that one, traveling back and forth. Now, there is no control, and I think that is not under the power of our authorities to close or control the ways where people coming from New York, coming into the city. That is one of the main concerns for everyone, and particularly for the Latino community. They ask, why you don't close the factories, where is a place where these people infected go to work. And some of the factories, they said they don't respect the guidelines, like the social distancing, the use of masks, use of gloves, take the temperature of the employees. Some of those factories, they start to doing, but after they found a couple of positive cases in their own plants. But people are afraid to go to work, but also they are afraid to lose their jobs. It's a very hard decision when you have to say, no, I'm not working no more, I stay in house. If you gonna lose your job. The other thing is traveling. They are concerned that they are people in their own, that they are traveling yet to New York and bring people from New York, charging lots of money for those services. We need conscious for the people. That's why I'm telling in Spanish to the people, the Latino community, to be conscious, to be in home. And I think with these numbers that I said yesterday, and I want to repeat later on in my Facebook edition, that this is not a game. When we see people dying, and we have already 1 or 2 deaths in Hazleton, And I spoke yesterday with a family. Then the mother told me, my daughter doesn't feel good, but I hope she will feel better. But last night she sent me a text message that her daughter is already in the hospital, so with problems of breathing. So those pictures it call you for more responsibility and more attention to the rule that they have to follow. One person at a time in the grocery store, use mask when you go out, use gloves, social distancing, respect the emergency declaration of Mayor Cusat. So all those we're trying to help to stop the spreading of the virus.
Arroyo points out that there are 3 other Hispanic news outlets in the Hazleton area working hard to keep the public safe and informed: Latino News, La Casa Dominicana, and 911.informativo.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
Jennifer Barnasevich at Bob Smith Floral in West Hazleton is staying hopeful and positive, and they're sending those good vibes into the community. She's always a great interview, and we hope to talk with her soon. Smith Floral also seems like they're ready for warmer weather, it seems, so let's check out the forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, showers are likely with thunderstorms possible after 2 a.m. Mostly cloudy, low of 48 degrees. Our chance of precipitation is 60%. 40% chance of showers tomorrow, mainly before noon, mostly cloudy, high of 63. Wednesday night, 30% chance of showers after 2 a.m., partly cloudy, low of 41. Thursday, we're up to an 80% chance of showers, mainly between 8 a.m. and 2 p.m., a high of 49 degrees. And then on Thursday night, 30% chance of showers before 8 p.m., partly cloudy, low of 32. Friday is partly sunny and breezy with a high of 43 degrees. Friday night, partly cloudy, low of 29. Then on Saturday, mostly sunny, high of 49 degrees. Saturday night is partly cloudy with a low of 34 degrees. And we end on a positive note tonight, as one couple would not let the pandemic stop them from tying the knot. Tara Santangelo and Chuck Deal said their vows before an officiant on Friday at Codora State Park. The couple was originally going to have family and friends at the ceremony, but of course those plans changed due to the pandemic. The newly married couple is planning on a celebration with family sometime in the fall. Congratulations to the new Mr. and Mrs. Okay, let's do one more positive story. Why not? We can all use it. Great news for fishermen and women. Trout season is now open in Pennsylvania. If you do go out, make sure you have the license needed, that you're practicing social distancing, and that you cover your face. You should also stay within 15 minutes of your home and only go with members of your family or people from your own home. Tim Schaefer of the Pennsylvania Fish and Boat Commission says the trout we have been stocking have had time to spread out, and so should you. If you need a license, use the Fishboat PA app or go to fishandboat.com, or you can call 814-359-5222. Coming up in sports, we celebrate the success of the Tuamotu area boys basketball team as they wait and see if their state playoff journey will ever continue. And next, a local resident shares a delicious Easter tradition. And an important reminder, if you think you have COVID-19, stay home and call the Lehigh Valley Health Network at 1-888-402-LVHN or do an e-visit by downloading the My LVHN app.